down the drain in 1 year.
We are building larger and larger dams and larger reservoirs, submerging thousands of acres of forest to give water to our cities and to our towns.
Save that drop, Mrs. Malhotra.
Water saved is very crucial, although water does not look like energy, but to produce clean water, you require energy. So when you waste water, you're wasting energy.
We need to find ways to reuse water or harvest rainwater. It is imperative that all of us start thinking about rainwater harvesting. Professor Shripati of Shimoga is actively harvesting rainwater.
We collect around 30,000 liters once the rainy season gets over. And we use this water for cooking, drinking and solar water heater throughout the year. The water which is used comes to a collecting tank, and from there we use it for
washing your car with a hose pipe. How effective was the Malhotra's waste management? Methane is another greenhouse gas that is produced by rotting organic waste in landfills. Methane is another greenhouse gas that is produced by rotting organic waste in landfills. Methane is a much more powerful greenhouse gas and can trap 20 times more heat than carbon dioxide. Waste also creates the need for gigantic dumping grounds and landfills. Non-biodegradable refuse that has nowhere to go and will lie, polluting the soil for generations. All of this contributes to the carbon content of the atmosphere. Mrs. Malhotra is just one of the millions of... Just Mumbai uses about 10 million bags a day. To produce, use and deal with the disposal of just 4 plastic bags results in 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide emissions. So each day, Mumbaikars release 2,500 tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere because they, like Mrs. Malhotra, forgot to carry their reusable shopping bags to the market. For Mr. Malhotra, success means being able to buy the newest, shiniest and the fanciest items available.
ये देखिए सर,
कुछ अच्छा दिखना चाहिए, you know, stylish.
He does.
On this fuel, it performed very well. It's very clean fuel. We call it the clean green fuel. It's a recycled, recovered product. We need to do a lot about waste. We should segregate all the waste. We should keep the dry waste away from the wet waste. The dry waste should come to recyclers like us. If it can be collected, it can be recycled. You know, if you just throw it around, the collection costs are very high and this renders the entire recycling unviable.
ये हिंदुस्तान का पहला रोड है, प्लास्टिक वेस्ट का रोड बनाया हुआ है। ये 4 लेन के रोड के लिए नियरली 100 टन्स ऑफ प्लास्टिक वेस्ट को मिक्स किया है।
In Bangalore, a company has developed innovative technology to build roads from plastic waste.
We collect plastic waste through various sources. Like one of the sources are pickers, then push cart. Ladies will go collect plastic waste from house to house. And now actually we are collecting from apartments. Through a process, we powder it and different grades of plastic will be mixed in percentage, and we would take that to hot mix plant. There we will have a process through where we will mix into aggregates, and that aggregate would go to road lanes. Bangalore generates around 50 tons of waste plastic every day. Maximum part of it is going to Mother Earth, and it is creating problem.
अगर हिंदुस्तान के सारे रोड में हम प्लास्टिक डाल देंगे तो हिंदुस्तान में जो प्लास्टिक का प्रॉब्लम है कंप्लीट खत्म हो जाएगी.
Look at your house, from the crockery to the water